There we go. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful night. I just came back from a great round of golf. Actually, played 18 holes. Not gonna say that I'm a great golfer, but it's always good to, get out there, get some exercise in, and have some fun with your friends. So the goal of tonight's stream, as you can see, we're level 66 on the big Druid. The goal is pretty simple. I want to try and push at least 67, maybe 68 before I head to bed. So we have midsummer celebrations in Sweden tomorrow, so we won't really have that much time to play. But hopefully I'll be able to push 70 for this week. And then I got a massive, an absolutely massive video series planned for this Druid once I hit level 70. So I'm looking forward to it. So the first thing we're going to do, as soon as we log in here, is to check the auction house and see. We have some stuff to do before I headed out to golf. I decided to make a little bit of an investment, you can say. As you can see here, I created a lot of free action potions. There was a lot of profit to be made off the blackmouth oil, but I think that these guys are going to be selling pretty decently still. So we're just going to throw them all out there in stacks of 5. And then 1 stack of 3 as well. There we go. Now we're going to see, I also threw out some. I've noticed that the old world potions and elixirs have a lot higher margin. So I made some mage blood potions, some mongoose potions. We'll see here, as you can see, mage blood potions have been selling. And they've been selling really good. So I'm actually, before we head out to Outland, as you can see, I'm up at 736 gold right now. I need to get that 5k so I can get the epic flying and my so I can farm the Ansu mount from Sethic Halls. So what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be checking that out again. Where do we have it? Mage blood potion. Let's see, there we go, mage blood potion. As you can see, this is profit 5 gold. 5 gold profit per craft of the mage blood potion. It's absolutely insane. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to see, okay, we got some stacks here. That's 60. That's 180. We're going to go for 200 Plague Bloom. And see. That's 201 Plague Bloom. So then I might as well go for 210. There we go, which means that I need 105 Dream Foil. So let's just keep buying this stuff. 114 Dream Foil, a little bit too many, but who cares? Let's forget the crystal vials before we're heading back to Outland for some leveling. So let me know in the chat, guys, what you guys are gonna be doing over this weekend. Are you just gonna be gaming all night, all weekend? Do you have some other plans? What's going on? And if you're watching the VOD, let me know in the comments down below. So like I said before, this Druid is gonna be pretty interesting. I'm gonna be playing balance when I hit max level on him, and then as soon as I hit max level and start gearing him, I'm also gonna be starting off my second project, which is gonna be my shaman. And you're gonna see that's gonna be a little bit of a YouTube series as well. So I might be combining that with streaming and YouTube series. And then we're gonna be going all the way from level 1 on everything after the shaman. So it's gonna be, I have something to do all summer, let's just say that. And we're out there, we're doing the grind. 304 subscribers right now, I think. So it's pretty decently. Watch hours are pretty high. So let's get the dream foil. And the plague bloom. There we go, and let's create not sages. I did that mistake before, major mage blood, so there we go. So let's create them 5 minutes of crafting. And I usually, I just discovered this today, like that the margins on the old world recipes were so high. Like usually I would just craft the Burning Crusade recipes. Problem with that is that the margins aren't high enough. Like if I was to show you, like if I'm trying to craft the major agility one that I have to do to level up on 351 right now, it's gonna be minus 87 silver per craft. That might even out if I go for Elixir Master. The only thing I can really do that's profitable right now is that every day I could do the Transmute to Earthstorm Diamond. That's 29 gold profit, but that's, once every day. It means it's gonna take me fucking 30 days to get to level 375, and that's not gonna fly because I need to get up there and be ready to craft some stuff as soon as I hit level 70. And I know that there's like I'm gonna have some recipes I can use that I could probably profit from. But that's, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do here with the masteries for the alchemy. Like either I'm gonna go Elixir Master on this guy and go for potion craft, elixir and flask crafting. And then on the shaman, the second character, I'm also thinking about doing him as an alchemist. But maybe, go Potion Master on that guy, just to make sure that I can cover all my bases. And then, after that, I'm probably done with alchemists, to be honest. But also, I want to be alchemist on the shaman, because that trinket is pretty good when you get into the later stages of TBC, from what I've heard. And I might be going him as a resto primary. So that's about it, and the other profession on this guy is gonna be enchanting. I'm currently 3.0, I think I'm like 3.05 or something. As you can see, I've been saving up my arcane dust and my planar essence from quest gear that I don't really need to use. I just disenchanted instead of selling it to the NPCs. So that's probably gonna help me out just a little bit. But then, it's gonna be an expensive ride getting that up there. But if I'm lucky and I get like Mongoose and Sunfire and Soulfrost in my first couple of Kara runs, then it's gonna be worth it, because then I could be selling enchants for, the rest of the expansion. And I did that on my priest a little bit on the Alliance side. I had Mongoose and Sunfire on him. And all the other enchants as well. I farmed out the spell power weapon enchant and the, all of these different enchants, and that's actually generated quite a bit of gold. So when you're like editing or something, some new video, I could be just sitting in Orgrimmar selling enchants and multitasking that. So well, we'll see. It's gonna be good either way. It's gonna be good either way. The most important thing is that you have a plan. And the plan is not to just go into G2G and swipe your credit card and get gold, but the plan is to find ways to enter what's coming after TBC in a healthy way with everything that you need, which means that I have to get my epic flying on the characters. I'm gonna have to get my enchants and stuff like that. So, but it's gonna be fun. Other than that, I'm thinking about maybe, just maybe, we'll see about it, depending on how it goes tonight with the leveling. Maybe I could check out the SOD fresh event that's going on EU with Gusu and the other guys. I think that could be pretty interesting content. It's gonna take away time from, both the Druid leveling and the shaman leveling, but you know, it could probably be pretty fun. I didn't really play SOD that much. I think I mentioned it in a stream before, like that I played for phase 1 a little bit, played for phase 2 a little bit, so I did both BFD and Nomer on my Druid then, and then I tried swapping guilds, and I took a break, and then when I came back and leveled up all the way to 50, once I hit level 50 and got geared up, the guild I was in with my friends just disbanded on the evening of my first raid, so I haven't really seen that much of SOD, to be honest, but I'll see if it's doable. You know, could be pretty fun to, you know, always fun, fresh events and all these things is always a fun. It's always a fun time, you know, because you're with a lot of people and you're gonna experience content again. And, you know, doing the guild found like Gusu is doing it actually sounds pretty fun, not gonna lie, to, you know, only be able to trade within the guild and whatever. So there we go, got that out on the auction house. Now we're gonna respec, and since we're 66, you know, I have plenty of, like, we could make that plan right now. So if I go to Outland, I have plenty of quests to do in Terracar. Like, I got both all the quests down here, but I am thinking about, you know, maybe doing the Ring of Blood quests, because we are level 66 and getting that staff would be absolutely massive for my balance spec. Like the Lockamere is it looks sick, don't get me wrong, it's pretty good, but I could just use that for healing, and then I could use the staff for, you know, when we're gonna be doing our dungeons. We're also gonna have to queue us up for Escape from Durnald Keep. I did the attunement quest off stream, so we don't have to sit through that. But Escape from Durnhold is the next one, 66 to 67. Getting my reps up with the Keepers of Time is going to be important, not only for enchanting recipes, but also for, you know, heroic keys and whatnot. So off we go, and we are only 2 levels away from. We're only 2 levels away from getting the flight form, which is gonna be pretty good. But it's, you know, it's too slow. Like, it's 60%. It's just too slow. Now I need to choose though. Should we go for the? Let me check if there's any groups up for. Cavern of Time. So we got a COT group here. That's fast. And they even want me to play balance, which is gonna be sweet. They want me to play balance. So now we don't have time to get the Ring of Blood done right now. Instead, I'm gonna. Oh shit! Oof, I thought the elevator was gonna kill me. We could just go down and try and complete some quests while we wait for the summon, and then we could, you know, blast through caverns. You know, there's a pretty good gear in Caverns of Time. Like, these shoulders, they're absolutely massive. Like, they're pre-raid for Resto Druids and Resto Shamans, so I want to get those. Second boss drops a healing mace that's a lot better than Lockamere, so I probably won't be able to ninja that off the healer right now, but maybe if he has it, we'll see. And Epoch Hunter has, you know, he has some pretty good gear as well. Like, he has some. Yeah, he has a neck piece that I would really need. Broxiga's Ring of Valor. Oh, interesting. Well, either way, let's see how these guys are doing now. Okay, so Where is everyone? Okay, so are they in... Okay, we got one guy there, so they're flying down, flying all over the place. That's also something that I've been thinking about, you know, because I want to stay ahead in my planning. You know, I do have a little 54 troll shaman. And, you know, I played that in classic anniversary. But I'm not really feeling it for the troll, not gonna lie. Like, trolls are cool and all, but you know, I'm not really feeling it for the shaman. It's troll female as well. That's more of a priest or a mage in my eyes. So I'm thinking about going orc, because you know I like big shoulder pads. I was also thinking about going tauren, but you know the druid is gonna be tauren. Like, I don't really just want to have taurens, and orc is second best. If we're looking at output for elemental, they're after troll, and you know that's something that's not bothering me, but like it has me thinking, like, what do I want to try and let go of my min-maxing tendencies? Like, should I just play what I enjoy looking at, or should I try and go for what's best? Because with the druid, right, it's pretty easy because you have nothing to choose from. You can only be a tauren, right? So that's pretty easy. But as soon as you can come into race choice, like I wonder what I should do. I know that in Wrath, I think orc becomes the best. It takes over troll's position as the best shaman race. But I don't know, like, if I'm trying to PvP, I know stun resist is nice. But you know, how much am I really gonna be PvPing? Like, I don't really know. Like, it's gonna be some decision making for sure. Just to, you know, get the feeling right. But probably I'm going to lean towards playing what I enjoy looking at. You know, orc casters are pretty cool. They are, you know, in my opinion, tauren healers are the absolute S tier. Their casting animations feel so juicy and fat. Second is orc, third is troll. I've never played an undead. So that's something I'm gonna have to do. I just don't know what class or, you know, what version of the game I'm gonna be playing the undead in, but I need to play an undead. So I'm gonna have to figure that out as well. Maybe like undead warlock, that gives me so much Drake Dog vibes from back in the day, old school PvP videos. Or just Drake Dog, you know, owning people all over the place. But we'll see. It's gonna be fun anyway. It's going to be fun. And this composition then, Warlock, Mage, Boomkin, Holy Paladin and Guardian Druid. I think it could be a pretty fun comp, to be honest with you, in a 5-man dungeon. Like, I'm gonna give crit chance to everybody. I probably won't top any meters on AoE, but I can see if I could chase that. The Mage and the Warlock, they're 67, 68, so they're one level higher than me. So maybe I can chase them on single target if I get lucky with crits and stuff. But we'll see. So let's see. I usually forget my health a little bit when I'm playing balance. Like, I'm so used to not dying that I forget to look at my own health bar and jump out and throw myself a regrowth. There we go. There we go. Come on, drop me the key. So I'm gonna be saving some children over here. I just need to get a key from one of these bird guys. And there's also, you know, some people would, you know, think that it's better to just, you know, commit to questing for leveling if you're gonna do it solo. And I get that, but you know, there's so many positives of, you know, doing as many dungeons as you can, not only for reputation, but also for like, when we get to max level, I could go, let's say I managed to get to max level without doing a single quest in Shadowmoon Valley, Netherstorm, and maybe, for example, Blade's Edge Mountains. It means that when I'm 70, I could go to all these zones, quest, and get lots of gold. You know, I think it's like 3,000 it's like 1,000 per zone to do those 3. And if my alchemy stuff is selling like it does, then that could be enough to give me that epic mount. So it's gonna be pretty easy. Other than that, you know, it's pretty fun. I like seeing people out in the world doing their quests. You know, I made a video like yesterday where I spoke about how we're gonna make TBC take the next step. And for me, that is to lower the barrier of investment for getting into TBC. Like the Black Temple is coming up. It's one of the most iconic raids ever, and I think that the time commitment to get from level 1 to level 70 is too high at the moment. Like, it takes too much time for a player that feels like, okay, am I really gonna get into, you know, raiding? I don't want to buy the boost. I want to level from scratch, and you know, I just think they should add enjoyers journeys, to be honest with you. Oh, good. Summon to Caverns of Time. Perfect. No, but like I said, I think just add enjoyers journeys, but go hard at it. Could be even more like, because last time it was in Classic, it was 50%. I would say like do 150%, like the same buff that they have in Season of Discovery. Like just do it. Like just make sure that you get people in, you get them leveling, so they can enjoy the world, enjoy the journey, get people to level together again and stuff like this. I think it would be absolutely great. And by the way, Caverns of Time, guys. Such a beautiful place. Like, I can see they worked on this for a long time. It was probably, from what I've heard, it was supposed to be a part of vanilla in the early drafts, like a lot of other things. Like Black Temple was supposed to be part of vanilla. Burning, you know, Hellfire Peninsula was supposed to be part of the original vanilla plans. So we're gonna see Old Hills, Bradford Hills. So we're gonna be heading to the dungeon. So oh, I thought he had the Death Charges remains. So, I got the human male model. I was hoping for the dwarf one, but it is what it is. I'm still just gonna be running around as a doomed chicken anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It appears that some of us got the epic mount. So let's talk to this guy. pick up his... I did pick up his bomb, which is good. Talk to this guy. And now we're flying. Oh yeah, there's a second quest I forgot here that you could get for killing Don Carlos. And by the way, the music in Old Hillspread is absolute S tier. Like absolute fucking S tier. Like it's a mix of, you know, that cozy human music combined with that Warcraft 2 music. Ah, it's super good. So let's see, what did our boys, did they fly or did they run? I think I'm the only one flying though. No, we got people flying. And we got our paladin bro. We're gonna see what's his gear. He's got some gear. It's no Lockamere though, but there we go. Jump into the... Oh, the warlock does the soul well, he knows his job. So this dungeon though, I need to really work on putting Fairy Fire up, because that's gonna be my main job in the raids. Oh shit, let's keep spamming Starfire here. There we go. Let's throw down the trees. Oh fuck, I forgot that shit. Keep it up there. Do these stack, guys? Because like the feral fairy fire and my fairy fire, do they stack? Because then it's massive, you know, that's 600 armor and that's 900 armor less on each character. Oh, good crit. Oh, good crit again. Oh, 3 in a row. Jeez. Let's try and get some more water in while our boy is pulling mobs. Oh, he's going big. He is going big. So let's get the hurricane down. Kick the heel. Okay, so while they're killing the last ones, I'm actually gonna be a good little druid and place the first bomb. There we go. Just to make sure that we run smoothly. There we go. Sit down and drink. The boomkin is mana hungry though. It really is. go, good crits. Now I wasted one stack of Nature's Grace, which wasn't that good. Let's get our trinket up and then we Hurricane. Holy shit. I actually pulled aggro. That is good. Now play something in there. Sit down and drink in the meantime. There we go, 2 out of 5. You know, luckily I'm gonna have to check what I can't ninja the healing mace off this paladin. He had a green mace, but whatever. I'm just gonna have to deal with it, so to say. So there we go. Pop one trinket and Hurricane. When does Warlocks get Seed of Corruption, guys? Isn't that like 68? Or is it the level 70 spell? Like, because why would that Warlock use Hellfire instead of Seed? Seed is just so much more overpowered. Anyway. This is going really smooth so far. Like, I actually love running with Feral Druids. They usually know what they're talking about. There we go. And he's making a big pull here, helping him stun. Dot up the guys. Pop a trinket and Hellfire. Oh shit, I pulled some aggro here. Whoa. Healer's mana is good, so I'll just iterate myself. There we go, let's see, boom, boom. Nice, come on, die, good. Let's sit down and drink a little bit. Oh, blue item. I'm gonna greed. If I get it, I'm just gonna disenchant it probably. Trinket, Hurricane. Like I said, you know, when Druids get non-cooldown Hurricane and Starfall, they're becoming absolute gods. Like, absolute gods of AoE. And I'm also kind of looking forward to the Eclipse mechanic, because, you know, I've seen many variations of the Eclipse mechanic. I never played with the Wrath one, but I played with everyone from Cataclysm and forwards, you know, and it's a good mechanic. You just need to learn how to juggle the different types of spells, you know, what crit causes what, and all of these things. In my opinion, it's when Eclipse enters the game, the balanced Druid actually becomes a really fun DPS spec. Okay, so I'm gonna pop one trinket here. He scatter shot me. What an absolute fucking dipshit. Stun them all and hurricane. Same thing applies for like most classes in RAF actually when we're getting there. They feel a lot more defined. I do feel that when the classes had their most amount of depth overall would be like Mists of Pandaria. But you know, they really start to come into their own, you know, and find some identities in Wrath of the Lich King, you know, no matter which class you're looking at. So boss time, let's see. Fairy Fire, pop the trinket, get our trees out, redo the dots so that they got snapshotted from all of the spell power, and then we spam our Starfire. And we're gonna see if they can catch up on the damage meter. 3000 crits, that was good. Get the dots back up again. 15 seconds on the fairy should be fine. Oh, they're catching up. They're catching up. There we go. And come on. Ah, no. Tank ring. Luckily, we're gonna do this place a lot more times. I need those shoulders. I need to change out my Storm Rage shoulders. They're cool and all, but you know, they're not really that good anymore in TBC. Double crit and instant aggro. That is gonna be hard to control in raids. Like, I can only imagine, like, when I'm starting to get more spell power gear, like more base gear, like this Druid is gonna be critting so much. It's gonna be fucking crazy. I'm just gonna fill up a drink here. Don't judge me if I'm AFK for one trash pack. I need to stay hydrated, you know. Boys seem to be doing a pretty good job. Oh shit, that fear worked out good. So there we go. Shadow Res. I should have needed on those, you know, I could sell Shadow Res gear for pretty much on the auction house for the next phase. But you know, it is what it is. Let's see here, just pull them all. There we go. Trinket, Hurricane. Let's stun them all. Boom. Oh shit, we got feared. Hopefully nobody runs and pulls more mobs. Tank got feared down there. Mage is dead. I'm gonna hibernate this. Hibernate him again. I think I need to pop some cooldowns here. This is getting out of control. Holy shit. And our dear warlock friend is doing hellfire. That is good, but I need to turn in the quest down here. And this is as well, you know. So I'm not gonna start that quest yet until just gonna check with the group that they're ready. What did he? I haven't the quest. Okay, so then I'll just start it. Then we'll see. So let's go. The concept of this dungeon, of all the Caverns of Time dungeons, actually is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty cool. But, you know, the execution, like this escort segment of Escape from Durnhold is a bit too slow, in my opinion. But it is, you know, like I said, it's... The concept is cool. I appreciate it for what it is. There we go, some... Boom. So I'm gonna ask him to share the second quest, the Don Carlos quest, and see what they say, if he has it. I remember when TBC released in February, we had so much trouble with this. These packs in particular, like our Paladin tank, could not keep aggro. He would just run around and tell us to let Thrall tank the mobs for him, even though he was pretty decently geared himself. But it is what it is, you know. There we go. Last pack, or 2 packs before the boss, here at the bridge. There they go. Mage is prio. I'm still gonna throw down a hurricane before though, because I'm a damage dealer and I don't follow marks. Mage died. And since we're outdoors, I can actually use my entangling roots, which is pretty sweet. I actually got CC that works. Here we go. Last sentry. Now I'm gonna combat res this mage because healer needs to drink. I'm gonna buff him up, and I'm gonna throw Innervate on the healer, because now I'm gonna be a good boy. Okay, so let's focus the mage now. Let's actually be a good DPS before we go into like full sug AoE mode. So the mage has to die, and then we can start doing AoE. And there we go. Now we can actually throw Hurricane. Let's sit down and drink a little bit more. I need to get more mana than this. I can't enter a boss fight with fucking 67% mana. 75, 83. Okay, 91. It's gonna do.
You really think you would escape, did you? You and your allies shall answer the Black Law.
Okay, so my plan here is to get Fairy Fire on all three. There we go, and then we tab over to this guy, pop some coolies, pop out down some trees, and then we go spamming. Our Warlock apparently did not know that this guy actually hurts. That mage, oh, I got past the mage again. I got anger on the veteran. Okay, let's head to the main boss now. Pop the second trinket. Stand still. Top of the damage meter. Let's get a new moonfire on him. See if I can force proc. There we go, force proc at Nature's Grace. Keep going. Again, now no force proc there. Then go, 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 go. Come on, die. There we go. Iron Shield Potion. Oh, that's nice. That's gonna sell really well. Okay, so Captain Skulk, he had some... That was about what he could drop for me. Those gloves were good for the Paladin healer, so I'm gonna be happy for him. Now Epoch Hunter... Yeah, he had... What do those look like? Oh, they look like that, okay. Pillars of Sacrifice. Yeah. You know, that dagger could actually be pretty decent for my balance spec as well. I don't know if it's better than the Ring of Blood one. We'll see if it drops. I'm gonna have to see what kind of gear does my fellow casters have. Battle Mage's Batoon, that's from Ring of Blood, right? By 85. 85, so that's the same as the dagger, but if you have a dagger in offhand, then you have a lot more. 67, okay, this one has the thing from Mana Tubes, so it would be an upgrade for all of us. Minor one for me, because I got... No, it's a downgrade for me, since my Lockamere is enchanted, so I have plus 19 spell damage on it. I should maybe look, do I have, what kind of weapon enchants do I have? I have fire weapon. Of course I have fire weapon. What else do I have? Did I have more strength? Did I not get, I can't remember, you know, if I got some gloves, agility, major health, superior. I remember I tried to get I soft dressed the healing or the enchanting recipes in Molten Core all the time. I'm not sure if I don't think I got them though, as it seems, which is a shame, because otherwise I could just be re-enchanting my gear to more balance focused stuff, but you know, it is what it is. I am actually going to be making some mana oils next time we're in town, because I know that these still sell pretty well. So I'm gonna give myself thorns in case of me pulling aggro, which is pretty likely. Because, you know, if we get some procs, then shit might hit the fan. Okay, so let's see here. Like I said, this dungeon could be sped up by, you know, not as much RP. I get it, you know, they want to convey what happened in the lore, but still, you know, it's a bit slow. This would not work as a Mythic Plus dungeon in retail, let me tell you that. I got fucking aggro, stun them all, there we go. Here we go. But like I said, the music and the ambience in this zone is absolutely top tier. Okay, so I'm gonna pop my trees here because I think that they're gonna be back for the boss. There we go. That's good, so now we can jump back down. Or do they spawn more mobs up here? No, they don't. Let's jump down. Now it's time for the dragon boys.
Come outside and face your beast. Marika's life hangs in the balance. Surely you care, King. Surely you wish to save her soul.
Okay, so RP, RP, RP. 40 seconds on my trees. They should be back just in time. There we go, let's throw down. There we go. Oh shit, here comes it's LOS, this guy. There we go. Now these boys, they're fucking all over the place. Even more boys. AoE. How's the healer mana looking? It's looking pretty okay. Stun them all. Now I need to drink really fast before the boss spawns in. Oh shit, our healer is I'm gonna throw Innovate on right away. Pop the trinket, get the trees out, and there we go. Boom. There we go, force the Nature's Grace proc. There we go, come on. I'm gonna run out of mana before this boss dies, not kidding. I'm at 6% mana because I used the Innervate on the healer. Let's just see. Did he need on that? Can I need 4 off spec? Just waiting for them to. I'm gonna need, because nobody says anything. There we go. Where is my other one? 31 and 11. It was actually worse. I'm gonna ask them if they want to run it again. Return to Arendormu. Okay, so I need to turn back the quest. Turn the quest back in. Okay, the tank is gone, so I'm gonna take this portal, because in my I got the quest to turn in, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do this dungeon again, or I will do this dungeon again. Rather, lots of people online, fun to see. Let's queue up again. Escape from Durnhold Keep. And now we can head down to the questing part. Got an invite. Hello, heal or damage. Okay, so they want me to heal. Good, it's gonna be fun. How close are there? Ogrimmar, Wormskull Tunnel, Caverns of Time. Okay, so let's just run down and continue questing while these guys are going to summon me. Got 75 water, that should be plenty enough. 69 warrior, 67 rogue, 66 shaman, 66 warlock. It's a pretty good group, should be pretty smooth. Okay, into the Boomkin form. There we go. How many kids do we need? 12 children freed. Jesus Christ, we're gonna need a lot of keys. Let's go again. That's an empty cage. I want a cage with children. I got a cage with children. That fucking warlock just stole it. There's so many cages here that are just used. Let's just sit down and drink for a while. Juratar, Ravenswood, Cabins of Time, Razor Hill. It's gonna take them about 10 minutes to get over there, so I might as well grind that XP. Soon halfway to 67. Where are the cages? What is this then? Oh shit, I'm in low health. Whoa. I didn't even realize I was low health. Oh shit, mobs behind me as well. There we go, third key. Now I just need to find the cages. See a cage with plenty of children inside. There we go. Narakoa feathers. I would need that to get myself up to like, I think it's, I don't know if it's honored or whatever it is with Lower City. There we go, 2 children freed. Just 10 to go. A lot of people out leveling tonight. I got another child. There we go. Got another key, throw innervate on myself. There we go. Okay, so what can I use to, so this one is actually worse than the green one that I picked up, so I'm gonna disenchant this one. Large prismatic shard, that's good, that's pretty decent. Okay, what can I, oh there we go, so I'm gonna purify this stone. There we go. Quests are rolling along. Here we go. We can just keep on trucking. Where could I turn that in? Okay, that's over there. That's good as well. Now I got so many keys now, I just need to find the cages. Oh, if this was a PvP realm, that guy would have been dead by now. Where are the cages? Where are the cages? Whoever designed this quest could not have thought about, you know, it being more than 2 people here questing at once. But you know, friction creates a good MMO. There are 5 out of 12. I need more cages. I need more cages. I need to help these poor children flee. See. Did he just release them again? What a fucking dipshit. Like, where are the children? Anyway, another cage. There's like 4 cages, not enough children. Like, Jesus. Where are the... Oh, did I just aggro a fucking mob as well? Oh, he needs to die now before that druid need. Oh, there we go. Oh, he fucking ninja'd the... I'm gonna go run take this one from him then. What a fucking dipshit. There we go, 6 out of 12. Where are the kids? The Springfields, Blackwing Caverns. Open the cage. Boo-ba-doo, boop-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Saviana. Where are the respawn rate of these? Oh, there I see more. I see more kids. See more cages. Let's just get myself up there. I'm actually gonna throw my trees on him. Eight. Now I need to farm more keys as well, fuck's sakes. Summon. Let's pick up the summon. There we go. Thank you for the summon. Let's change to the resto spec. Gonna go and swap out some gear. Here we go. And then let's just fly all the way down to the bottom. Off we go again, this time as a healer. And this is what I love about, to be honest, I've been thinking a lot about this, right? I've been thinking a lot about what makes you want to play a certain class or a certain bunch of classes, you know, because sometimes you just don't only play one class, you might play a couple of classes, or you might play, you know, 2, 3, whatever. And for me, I always leaned more towards hybrids. Druids, shamans, priests. Not that much a paladin, to be honest, but let's just throw those in the mix. To be honest, I think it's because of this. Like, I could just be running around, I could be doing one dungeon as... Oh, let's see, we got some good upgrades here. Blue sockets. Spell pen. Let's see, Warchief's Mantle. Those are actually worse than what I have, so I'm gonna take those. And then I'm gonna compare them to these 25, no, they're much worse, so we're gonna disenchant them. They're an alternative for P1. But those are best for P1. So... they're pretty much even Stevens. They're even Steven in pretty much everything. But I'm still gonna disenchant them. And our rogue has to do that quest. Poor guy. I'll be running up in the meantime. No, but like I've been thinking about, like, if I'm gonna get back on topic there, about why these classes, and I think it's mostly because of this. You know, I can, especially with dual spec in the game, like I can just do one dungeon as DPS because that group needs me as DPS, and then the next group might need me as a healer, and I can just swap my spec, swap my gear, and I can just, you know, fill the role that's needed. That's what I think makes me want to play hybrids a little bit more. And, you know, what I do want to get into more, and I think that's going to be more of a shaman thing than it's going to be a druid thing, is that I want to get into melee, because I haven't played melee. Like, the last time I actually played a melee main, or, you know, played melee in any type of, you know, meaningful content, that was back in original Cataclysm during Dragon Soul. Then I played as Frost / Unholy Death Knight, depending on the fight, and that's a long time ago. Ever since then, Mists of Pandaria, I started playing Druid in Mists of Pandaria, you know, balanced Druid primarily. I played Resto Druid as well, Warlords I played, Shaman, Elemental and Restoration. I played a lot of Druid in Warlords as well. I played a lot of Druid in Warlords, like I did a lot of stuff on my Druid then, played Resto primarily, but also Balance. Legion I capped almost every class, but I primarily played Druid. Battle for Azeroth, I played Druid and Balanced Druid and Warlock for a bit. Had a little bit of I had like an elemental shaman alt or whatever. And in Shadowlands I didn't even cap my druid in Shadowlands actually. I played priest. You know, I started Shadowlands as a warlock because I finished Battle for Azeroth as a warlock. And then I started Shadowlands as a warlock, swapped to a priest pretty quickly because I wasn't feeling it with a warlock. Primarily the out of raid stuff, like I thought it was super boring to just DPS Mythic Plus over and over again. And then for the rest of Shadowlands that I did play, because I played Mythic Plus with a friend of mine for like 2 seasons. I played Elemental Shaman and Resto Shaman. And then in Dragonflight I actually started playing Dragonflight as a Balanced Druid again and a Resto Druid, and then right before Aberrus, like the second raid of Dragonflight, I swapped to a Restoration Shaman, and I played Restoration Shaman for the rest of Dragonflight. And then for War Within, I pretty much just capped the Druid, I capped my Shaman, and I did like 2 Mythic Plus at max level on the first season, and then I just quit straight up. I just quit then and there. So as you can hear, I played a lot of Druid over the years, and I think Druid, like I said, Druid is my most played. And then after Druid it's probably Shaman. I remember, you know, when I started in Wrath, I leveled a Death Knight because obviously I leveled a Death Knight. They were super cool. And after the Death Knight I played a Paladin. So I didn't cap a Druid in Wrath. I capped my first Druid in Cataclysm. And after that it was just I was just hooked, you know. So when Classic Anniversary came around, of course the first character that I did, you know, play on, same thing on Seasonal Discovery, I played a Druid first, you know, as sort of a go-to class, and I sort of branched out. But I do want to play more Shaman. I do want to try, you know, play some melee, and I think that the melee spec that would suit me the best is Enhancement Shaman actually, because it's still has some castery feel to it, if you get what I mean, you know, especially in Wrath with the Maelstrom weapon and stuff like that. It feels like something I could juggle a little bit, but I could never like play a Ret Paladin or something like that. That would just be... That's just not me. Let's just put it that way. That's just not me. I'm not vibing with that whatsoever. All the credit to people playing Paladins. Like, I leveled one to like 45 now in Classic. The one I leveled back in the day in Original was just because I didn't know what else was out there. Like, I didn't know that I could be having so much more fun on a Shaman or on a Druid, for example. So I would just run around on my Paladin and thinking this is the only game. Oh shit, this Shaman got feared. Apparently he doesn't know about Tremor Totem. Let's ask him to put Tremor down. Okay, we're running a bit low on mana. This is gonna be spicy. If we're gonna wipe here, I'm gonna blame this entirely on the shaman. And we are gonna wipe here, because we got no DPS. Okay, so they reset pretty good, so I might be able to... Let's rest the shaman, so he can rest everyone else. Now I'm gonna let that shaman rest everybody else, because I did my job, I got him up. Sorry guys, I just got a text from some friends for Midsummer's tomorrow. Okay, the fuck did they pull here? What's going on? Like, I got so many questions. There we go, and at least he's got tremor down, so that's good. Okay, let's go again here then. See if the shaman can put down Tremor Totem. He could. Good. So now this is going to be easy mode. Why can't people just fucking DPS one target? Why is stuff running around all over the place? Why did we just fear mobs into the... Oh my god. I need to innervate myself. I got scatter shotted as soon as I left fucking tree form. Like, what are people doing? Like, this is absolutely fucking crazy to me. Like, why aren't we just focusing down the low targets? We're running around here like fucking idiots. There we go, I got myself under control. New mana pot. I'm not joking guys, this is literally tougher than healing SSC and TK. Like, I got much more work to do. Oof, I'm a This was literally tough. Like, Okay, I need to sit down and drink. I'm gonna be helpful here. If you get aggro, run to the tank. But at least we cleared 2 houses at once, right? Tank actually agreed with me. That's pretty dope. I feel like this is gonna be one of those spicy groups, you know. You can pretty much tell from the first couple of trash packs how stuff is gonna go. Like if it's gonna go smoothly, or if it's gonna be a long slug of a dungeon. And I could feel that this is probably gonna be more of a longer slug, but it is what it is. You know, this is also a part of being a healer. You know, you play with a person that's in your group, and if they're good, they're good. If they're absolute dipshits, they're absolute dipshits. You know, you're just gonna have to play by the cards that you're given. So let's see, there I was a little bit mentally AFK while these guys were pulling some mobs. And that's also, you know, a part of being a decent healer, being able to recover. I'm gonna have to pop another healing mana potion there, just to get myself rolling. Holy shit. That is good. How's the rep looking? Keepers of time, friendly. Need to sit down and drink. Fucking warlocks and their life tap. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a spicy run. Let's just see if we can get this under control. Innovate on myself to start, so I can keep casting. Let's see if I can help them out with some LOS tips. Tremor is down. And now it feels like we're pretty much under control again. Let's just get this rolling out here. Let the hearts roll. There we go. Let the hearts roll. There we go. We're actually clearing 2 houses at once. Good. Spawning in the boss. Okay, so this guy, Lieutenant Drake, he hits like an absolute fucking truck. Not gonna lie. So I just need to make sure that I always have my hearts rolling. I'm even gonna pop a healing trinket there. Make sure that my hearts are rolling on him all the time. Puts a bleed on the tank, as you could see there when he says that. It's a nasty ass fucking bleed. So you know, just remember to keep your hearts on him all the time. And apparently our shaman has forgotten to put tremor down. Come on, shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. Fuck. Holy paladin boots. Shit. Shitty loot. I need those shoulders from this guy. On my other druid, I got them on the first try. I didn't have to come back here once. This time, not so lucky. But who gives a shit? We're probably gonna be doing this one a lot more. There we go. Let the tank pull. Gonna pop a heal mana potion. Just to stabilize my mana for this one. It's more about, you know, thinking about not every pull is a separate encounter, but more of the whole dungeon as one long encounter. How do you know, how do you just get the smoothest run possible? That's what you want with this. How do you get the smoothest run possible for the group? I hate people needing to sit down and wait because I need to drink. I can sit and drink here and when he pulls. Because my hearts are already rolling. I could get a couple of % of mana in without problems. Okay, so let's go over here then. Let's see what we got to work with. There we go. There we go. And they kept chain pulling even though I'm drained, but we'll figure this out. There we go. Now they can go down and pull that boss, pull those trash. I could just sit over here and drink some mana.
Very well then. Let's go.
The fuck did the tank do? This is really gonna be a spicy run. The shaman is leaving the group? The fuck? Shaman just ninja left the group. What an absolute legend. Well, then we're gonna have to 4-man this dungeon. And I refuse to give it up. Because that is just the kind of guy I am. There we go. Why is our DPS all over the place? Shaman just left. Let's rock on. And the rogue went fucking AFK. Oh, this is falling apart. Rogue is back here. Good. I need to heal. I never had to heal Thrall here, but I think I just have to do that as well. The tank is a puss. Oh my god. This is gonna take for fucking ever. Because our DPS is not good. Oh shit. Why are they so fucking bad? Hots rolling. Hots rolling. Hots rolling. This is, you know, when you get either low DPS or you're short on DPS, you have to recalculate your healing strategy. You can't be as aggressive because the fights are gonna take longer, so you need to manage your mana a little bit better. Luckily we have the talent intensity that allows 30% of our mana regen while casting. So we're actually one of the better MP5 healers. Holy shit, I hate warlocks when the group is short on guys. I'm gonna be for the boss, I guarantee you. I'm either gonna be or the warlock is gonna die, because I'm not gonna be able to get my mana up and heal him up from his life tapping. Now it should just be tank and spank. Holy shit, I'm Come on, there we go. Now I need to just sit down and drink. What do I have now? 64%. I'm gonna try and get some more in before. There we go.
You and your allies shall answer to Blackmore after I've had my fun.
Let's have everything rolling. There we go. Why are people just fucking retarded? I need to heal Thrall as well. Come on now, kill the vet. Oh, this is taking ages without over 1 DPS short. It's taking fucking ages. Again, really? Second run in a row? I can sit down and drink, and I actually won them. You know what I'm gonna do with these mail gloves? I'm gonna fucking disenchant them. Large prismatic shard. That's good. Oh shit. Why doesn't he get 100% mount? Like, Jesus Christ, it's not like you're gonna run into a lot of mobs on the way. Can take a drink in the meantime. Oh shit, I spilled on myself. don't have to pull the watchers, you fucking asshat. Whoop. Here we go. Last part is gonna be actually interesting. Does this tank even know where the fuck the mobs are gonna spawn? I don't think he does. The rogue is being completely based. Like he's making emotes at the tank. There we go. I need to target Thrall just in case he doesn't die. Like, this is painfully fucking slow. Like, look at this DPS. Like, we got no DPS at all. I'm not saying like elemental shamans are fucking gods, god tier DPS, but you know, just losing one damage dealer truly feels in the group, because this is slowing down. I don't even know how this guy is gonna handle the last trash packs, to be honest. I'm just gonna run to the next spawn location, sit down and drink, so I got my mana ready for the next pull. Why is he... This guy is an absolute idiot. And why isn't the warlock sending in his pet? Didn't he learn that, you know, pets do more damage if they actually get to... Why does he have a pet at all? Like, aren't they supposed to play... If they're playing Destruction, Shadow Spec, aren't they supposed to like play with a sacrifice pet? So that they get, you know, 15% more shadow damage, not just, you know, sitting around next to them like a poodle. Okay, up to the next one. At least he loves live tapping. Likes live tapping. Oh, there we go. Where is the tank? Where is the tank? Now I need to fucking throw regrowth at Thrall so he doesn't die. Holy hell, like this is a spicy run. And these dungeons aren't even that XP efficient. This is mostly for rep and for gear.
Come outside and face your fate. Marika's life hangs in the balance. Surely you care, King. Surely you wish to say so.
Okay, Herdan, let's see how we handle this. This guy is level 69, so he should have zero problems, right? He should have absolutely zero problems. Oh, but what the fuck is going on with this guy? He doesn't even pick up the mobs. This rogue keeps pulling aggro for some reason. Why? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm gonna die. The fuck? This group is probably dead. Oh, Jesus Christ. We actually wiped on Return to Hillspread normal. I'm not gonna redo this entire I'm not doing this escort again. So I'm actually gonna be a bit of a an asshole, guys. I'm just because I can't rest them either, so I'm just gonna leave the party. Oh, that was taxing on the mind. That was just scuffed anyways, with the one DPS just randomly leaving the group. Empty the bags. Let's see here again. I'm gonna list myself up for Escape from Durnhold once more. I'm gonna have to check the quests. And we're gonna have to head back there. So the same rogue invited me again to Caverns of Time. So I'm gonna just give him a hint there. No retard DPS. Okay, so while this group is forming, guys, I am going to go AFK for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna be heading to the bathroom, so I'm just gonna swap to stream trailer until I'm back. It's just gonna be a couple of minutes. See you soon. Okay, so we're back and we got a summon full group. Back to Old Hillsbrad we go. The hunt for the blue shoulders continues. So let's head on down there. A lot of people running Caverns of Time stuff. What level is this? 67? 67 Shaman. Looks like I think he's elemental. That's good for me. And then we got someone that can rest as well. But we're not gonna die. Nobody's gonna die here. Let's see, hold shift if you have auto complete for quests. So back in here, let's see, I'm gonna clean up my bags. I need to level my alchemy a little bit more so I can start selling. You know, when I'm thinking of it, maybe I should go Potion Master on the Druid. And then go Elixir Master on the Shaman. Because the only... I don't need to fly. I got 100% not. The only, like... I'm gonna see what flasks I have, like... I think I only have one flask recipe on this guy. I think I only have, like... Let's see. Flasks. Where are the flasks? Yeah. I have Petri and Distilled Wisdom. That's what I got. So I don't have that much, and I can get them for rep. So, you know, if I just get the... I honestly, like, don't know. I would like to hear you guys'... What would you think? Would you go Potion Master first on some guy? Because I have... Like, the gold that I have is what I have here. Like, I have 455. And then I have a lot on the auction house as well. But I have like 900 gold on Alliance. I'm thinking about transferring that over via the neutral auction house. And that's gonna take like 20% off of that. So it could work. But I would still, you know, I don't know, like what's, because making elixirs and flasks is a pretty expensive thing, you know. Generally, I think like, I'm gonna mount up here, so I'm gonna bring up the, here they are. So if we go to potions, right? So we got super healing potion. That is less mats than it is for example. Or not, it's not this. It's cheaper mats at least than like this guy, and especially than the flasks. So if I go Potion Master, it just means that I'm gonna need to have higher volume of crafts, right? I need to craft even more stuff to get the profit that I need. And that's, you know, because when I do elixirs, usually I do the Guardian and the Battle elixirs more than I do the flasks. Maybe that's completely wrong, like, I don't know, it might be. But I'm thinking if I'm going Potion Master, I could just, you know, batch craft so much stuff that I could literally force a decent profit margin. That's like what I want to get out of it. I just want to force and maybe own that market a little bit. Could also go Transmute, but you know, once again, if you go Transmute Master, you got that one craft a day that might give you 30 extra gold. It's too much gambling for me, to be honest. I think that might be the play, actually. Just swap it up. Just do Potion Master on the Druid and then do Elixir Master on the Shaman. What I need to do then though is that I really need to farm those reputations up on the Shaman. So I can get the, you know, the old school flasks as well, like the Supreme Power ones and all of these things. You know, I could maybe buy those, but if I don't want to do the grind, but you know, I might be doing so many dungeons anyway, so that I might need it, because I also got a plan on, you know, stacking up my badges of justice a lot. But yeah, that might be the play, but we'll see when we get there. I need to get level 68 first before I can even think about what I want to do with my profession mastery. Okay, so now we're gonna feel, like I said on the last run, you can feel pretty fast that it's gonna be a spicy run or a smooth run. And I could feel right away that this is gonna be more of a smooth run. Because the tank's got more control on stuff. You know, the DPS are more focused. Kicks and stuns are going out regularly. So yeah. This is hopefully gonna be pretty smooth. Insane strength potion. I'm gonna put GS to the shaman for that one because I don't think that is very, very cheap. And that's a shitty thing that we're two alchemists in one group. Because I remember talking about, you know, potions and stuff. I did make a lot of gold in Classic Anniversary by making the major mana potions, like the best ones you could have in Classic. I farmed for that recipe and then I just crafted that every week. And then when Mage Blood came out, I crafted Mage Blood every week. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is gonna be a real smooth run, you know, because people got good control of what they're doing. That is good. Let's get some mana in before, while they're pulling. There we go, sit down and drink, and take a drink in real life as well. This guy needs healing, there we go. This is super smooth actually. Sit down, drink again. Go, new pull. Jesus. Those riflemen really fucking hurt, let me tell you. Let's see, last house here, then I might get my bloody shoulders. There we go, now I need to sit down and drink before they spawn in the boss. Hopefully I get my shoulders this time. It would be so nice just to get them right away. This is my third run. Hopefully they drop so I can just put these Storm Rage shoulders away for a bit. There we go, and here comes Lieutenant Drake. And since we play with a melee comp, putting Fairy Fire on the boss is prio. Did you pull down? Oh, there we go. And also when you're playing melee comp against warrior mobs, remember that they cast Whirlwind. So get your hearts rolling just in case they, decide to stay in melee and try and top the damage meter. Come on now. 3%, let's go. Oh. Tank ring again. Jesus Christ, I need to... The hunt for the shoulders will continue. The hunt for the shoulders will continue. It's gonna be... I'm not kidding, like... I swapped it out, but you know that healing neck from Stratholm Undead? Second last boss. I had to farm that guy. That's a pre-raid best in slot neck for a Resto Druid. I had to farm that for, and I kid you not, 37 runs before I finally saw it. It was a meme in the guild actually that I never got it. I did get it, but it took me, like I said, 37 runs. We were in, and I ran that place maybe not every night, but let's say I ran it at least 4 or 5 times a week. We were well in the Blackwing lair before I got that neck piece. And once I got it, I think I swapped it out the next raid because I got the neck from BWL. That is good. Let's stun them for the tank, help him get some fret. There we go. And I've already done that quest, so I can just run down and wait for the Mobs to arrive.
Mr. President?
Here we go. Shaman totems are actually pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's in Raft that they changed them to have class or race specific totems. But the OGs are still gonna be awesome, you know. They're always gonna be awesome. That's also, you know, what I'm thinking about if we're gonna circle back to the discussion about what race my shaman is gonna be. Like, I can't stand the troll totems. Like, they look so fucking bad. Torrens totems, they have the OG ones. They're really good. Orc, second best. You know, because they have the sort of round ones with the Horde, with the Orc logo, and the troll ones just look like I get it. It's trying to look like a voodoo thing, but it just looks so shitty. Not gonna lie. Oh, a tank that knows where the mob spawns. Like, this is so smooth, it just makes me happy. People are kicking heels. You know, this is actually pretty insane. Let's sit down and drink. Reputation. Okay, we're soon honored. Let's drink a little bit before they pull again. There we go, and I just got to refresh the life blue. There we go, good job on the lads. There we go, and sit down and drink again. "30 seconds to my 30 seconds to my innervate, but I'm just gonna have to survive for that amount of time. Oh shit, that mage is gonna pull more. Okay, I need to CR that guy, and I need to... Is he even gonna fucking accept the res? There we go. Because I'm not failing this fucking dungeon ever again. That's not happening. we go, get the last two. There we go. Now I'm gonna fucking run out here and sit down and drink. Because I can. There we go, so now I'm gonna have to put fairy fire on all of them.
Think you would escape, did you? You and your allies shall answer to Blackmore after I've had my fun.
There we go. All of them are fairy now. There we go. That's good job on the lads. Now let's just kill the main guy. I received some loot. I can disenchant them right away. Multitasking. Juritan's battle harness. Yeah, this, like I said, this is absolutely so much smoother than the last run. And you can tell from the first couple of mobs, like if you're playing a healer or... I can't really tell from a tank's perspective. I probably think you can put up some good, you know, key points to if it's gonna be a rough ride or a smooth run. But as a healer, like as soon as you see the tank is pulling mobs together, DPS are using kicks, stuns, then you know, okay, this is gonna be a good run. As soon as they're not doing it, you know that, okay, you're gonna have to work for it today, for that dungeon run to go smoothly. Let's see here then, Wolf. And I also like the Blood of Mounts, like the Hawkstriders. Super cool. Really good addition. That's also, in my opinion, like the Horde has the only mount that compares with the Horde mounts is the Night Elf Tiger. Like all the other Alliance mounts are just a pile of crap. Like it's a horse, you ride on a ram, you ride on some mechanical fucking bullshit stuff that the gnomes make. So the Tiger is up there. I don't think it's the best mount ever, but the Tiger is definitely up there. But otherwise it's all Horde mounts at the top. If we're looking at the like the race exclusive mounts. Okay, get Troll on the road, let's go. Get Troll rolling. we go. There we go. Let's go travel form and sprint to the next location. Here we go. Super smooth.
Come outside and face your fate. Aretha's life hangs in the balance. Surely you care, King. Surely you wish to save her. I have
Let's go here. Final stretch of this dungeon. Oh shit. Pulled aggro. They pulled that shit off without loss. That's pretty good. Sit down and drink. I'm gonna throw Innovate on myself just cause need it for the boss fight. There we go, life bloom up, fairy fire up. Now we can start playing the game. There we go. Strength ring. I got 21 minutes on my Hearthstone, so I need to get the Herf. So I think I'm gonna round out the stream right about here, boys. I'm gonna be playing a little bit more, see if I can push close to 67 at least. So now I'm gonna be heading to bed. So take care of yourselves and see you soon. Make sure to subscribe and like the stream. Comment if there's something specific you want to see. See you around.